Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to the very first episode of... to the very first episode of my flight around the world. Now this first flight is going to be a lot of me explaining stuff. We are going only on a short little hop. We are going from my home airport here, Charlie Yankee Zulu Hotel, or Slave Lake, to our arrival airport, which is Charlie Yankee Delta Quebec, and that translates to Dawson Creek, BC. It's about 201 miles. We are going to see somewhat of mountains. We're not going to see the Rockies per se. We're gonna see a little bit mountainous area right around White Court and whatnot. It is a little bit hilly, I guess, for us here. But this is going to be the very first episode of many. It's been a long time coming. I wanted to do this for a long time. I never had the right aircraft. I never thought I had the right aircraft. And it's crazy, really, that I'm going to use this one. But I wanted to take something. Well, that's not crazy. That doesn't need crazy runways, because some of the places that we're going to see in this little bit over 2-year journey, yes, over 2 years is what this is gonna take, but I'm gonna get to that more when we are in the air. Let me get this baby ready for takeoff, and I will, as we go along, will tell you. So as you probably already figured, this is an A2A simulations C1 Cessna 182, she is she's not brand new. She has 2.2 hours on the cell, but the engine is brand new, because I figured with what we gonna take this aircraft through and how many miles we're gonna go, we will need a good engine, and obviously every 100 hours I am going to go and get the complete overhaul done, no matter where we are. And I'm flying with everything realistic except for weather and collisions, just because with add-on scenery and collisions, as you know, sometimes you end up, or with AI traffic, sometimes you end up, AI traffic is cutting it short, and then, you know what happens. AI traffic, however, will be on. I'm gonna go over what exactly we have in terms of add-ons running, besides the obvious. Of course, Active Sky is one, but let me do the pre-flight here, and then we're gonna get ready, get her started up, and as the engine warms up, I will talk to you guys a little bit more about what we get ourselves into here in this adventure. Alright, so in our aircraft we are. Let me grab my handbook and we start going through checklists. Now, of course, we have here the owner's handbook, where I could go through that checklist, but I have the checklist also well, actually, let's go this one. We're gonna go by the book. So weight and balance is checked, parking brake is set, control wheel lock is removed, ignition and avionics is off. That is the case. Master switch comes on now. Okay, master switch is on. Fuel quantity according to the gauge is checked, and static pressure source valve is off. Annunciator panel is annunciating. What did you think of my registration? Charlie, November, Echo, Sierra, Sierra, or NES? Fuel selector valve goes to both. Cowl flaps open. Flaps go full extended. And once that is set, you can turn the master switch off for now. Actually, no, we cannot, because I'm gonna turn on the pitot heat. That should be long enough. Lights okay. That all looks good. Check the leading edge. Check that the vent is open for the tank. Take chocks out. Fuel looks good. She's right around there, where I expected it. That clear. And fuel looks good on this one as well. Nose cone looks good. No real damage there. Air intakes are free. Oil is right where we want it. And no blockage. Fuel here looks good as well. And yeah, that looks good. Take those chokes out. Check the stall warning opening. And again.
Affirmative, Commander.
Lights are okay. Okay. Alright, so back here now in the cockpit, I'm done with my walk around. Well, the pre-flight checks are done. So now we're gonna go before starting engine. Pre-flight inspections are complete. Seatbelt harness is just unlocked. Brakes are set. Circuits are check in. Electrical equipment is off. Cowl flaps are open. Fuel selector valve is both. Avionics circuit breakers are checked and in as well. So, to start the engine, throttle 1/4 inch open. Prop high RPM. And mixture idle cutoff. We have to prime though. That's what we're gonna do quickly. I'm gonna see the fuel. Come up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So Mixture, idle cutoff, prop of higher RPM, throttle quarter open, beacon on. And she's running. And she's running nicely too. Throttle is going to around 1000 RPM. And if we turn this, oh, if we turn the, no, if we open the windows, then we don't wanna, or we won't fog up so badly. Degrees Celsius. It's not too bad. Flaps up. Gonna lean it a little bit out. We're gonna turn our avionics on. GPS, radio stack 1, radio stack 2, ADF, and our DME. And everything is going through its motions. We're gonna set our heading knob for now to control to 278, and this is I am using GoFlight panels for this. The GoFlight panels that you will see in another video in more detail in an in-depth review. I'm using those for the communications as well as the nav radios as well as the autopilot. And we're gonna set our autopilot to 6,000. There. Okay, so I didn't want to bore you guys, so I was sitting here for about 10 minutes waiting for the engine to warm up, which is now nice and warm, so we're gonna turn our taxi lights on. And I'm gonna turn the park and brake off. We are leaned out for taxi. And yeah. Let's get the show started, I'd say. Slave Lake traffic, Sky Lane, Charlie November Echo Sierra Sierra, taxi to runway 28, Slave Lake traffic. And with that, a over 72,000 mile journey will begin for this little aircraft. And not only that, for me as well, and yeah, it's crazy. I planned this for so long, and I hope you guys will enjoy it, as we are, yeah. It's going to be a pretty crazy ride. I'm trying to get to every continent, including Antarctica. If that will work, I will not know until we are there. I fly with full damage, except for what's it called now? I'm flying with full damage, real weather. The only thing that I don't have on is collision, as I said. And yeah, the time will not be real time either, except for maybe some flights on the weekend, just because otherwise this whole 72,000 mile journey will be done. Actually, you know what? We're gonna turn her into the wind for a run up. There. Okay, mixture full rich, and we run her slowly up to 1800. Park and brake is on. It right around 800. Test the left mag. There's our drop. Test the right mag. There's our drop as well. And now we're gonna cycle the prop once. And again. Transponder goes now on alt. And I do fly with ATC, or not with ATC, but if there was any traffic now around that was incoming, I would hear it, because we are on Slave Lake traffic after all. And I really have to get used to not treating the throttle so harshly. And guys, keep in mind, I am not a pilot, not even private pilot or anything of the like. I'm just a guy. Oops, I didn't want that. Rolled right off the runway. No, well. Slave Lake traffic, Skyline November Echo Sierra Sierra, entering runway 28, departure straight to the west. And the wind is coming from 280, so that's absolutely perfect for us. Obviously gonna be a 0 flaps takeoff. I should have turned the landing lights on already. Oh, that's... It's amazing, all the sounds in this thing. Okay, so throttle check, idle, friction lock, yes, flight instrument check, video heat is checked and on. Elevator is set for takeoff. Communication is on CTF, navigation radio is set. Nav switch goes to GPS. Drop and landing is on, windows closed, parking brake off, transponder on alt, that's done. Parking brake is off. And, well, here we go. Center line? What center line? And 60 knots, gently rotate. And with that, our journey is beginning. Wow. It feels surreal, guys. It really feels surreal. I was waiting for this for so long. And yeah, now we're gonna take the throttle back a little bit. And gonna trim for 80 knots. And we're gonna climb to 6,000. I can't believe it, guys. And to think that this airplane will not see this airport for the next, for the next, right around 2 years. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I'm really looking forward, and I will probably right about now show you guys an overlay here of the route that I am planning to fly. Now this is just a rough draft. I plan a couple of things here, and one of them being sorry, I'm just messing about here with the throttle a little bit. Actually, no, we should be climbing out at 80. Well, yeah, 80 is okay. Let's climb at 80. But yeah, I'm planning on different things. One of them being that we have a multiplayer sessions where you can join me for a leg or two if you decide to do so. Then of course I'm gonna stream. I'm probably gonna stream the longer legs. And I mean, this is just a rough idea where I'm gonna fly. If you want me to stop at your home airport, then let me know that in the comments below in the episode. Basically the way it's gonna go is I'm gonna show you guys at the end of each episode. I'm gonna show you where we are. I'm gonna show you approximately where I want the journey to go to. And yeah, if you have a airport that you would like me to visit, then we will absolutely do that. A little bit of turbulence, but not much. So that is going rather well so far. And some of the legs, if they are shorter, I'm gonna show them completely. Other legs, I'm just gonna show start, landing, and a little bit of the cruise. Depending also if I have something to say or not, really. And we are coming up here on the 6,000. Well, we're gonna be coming up on the 6,000 here right away. And you know what? I'm gonna turn the autopilot on at this point. And the landing lights can go off.
November, Eco, Tierra, traffic at 2 o'clock, liner, mile 7,000, heading south, 155. Charlie, Eco, Tierra, Tango, Lima, traffic at 11 o'clock, liner, mile 5,500, heading west 230.
Roger, thank you. Charlie, Echo, Sierra, Tango, Lima.
Roger, thanks, Charlie, November, Echo, 00. $11 eh? Okay, so now we are on cruise altitude. Cowl flaps go closed. $20 square, well, almost. And we're gonna start leaning her out. And the thing with leaning, and again guys, keep in mind, I am not a pilot, but the thing with leaning out is to have it at peak performance. So the way you lean it out is you slowly pull the red button back until you are at peak EGT. And you have to do that rather slowly, because otherwise you will not find peak EGT, or you don't notice when the engine starts rolling. There we go. So now she's rolling. So we give her a little bit more fuel. And she should be running now at peak performance. And we are on course. I think now it's safe to turn my track IR on as well. And yeah, what else can I tell you guys about this journey that we are gonna go through? Well, basically what's gonna happen now is, once I'm in BC, the next leg after this here is probably going to take us from Dawson to Vancouver. And then we're gonna head south into the States, along the west coast. Then of course Mexico and South America. And by that time the year is probably halfway through. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing journey. I am very much looking forward to it. Yeah, and this is how quickly things can change. The weather forecast said nothing about any precipitation, but as you can see, there's precipitation. Thankfully it's rain, I think anyway. I hope. Because everything else would be very, very bad. But we are well on our way. So we are now, yeah, quite a bit further in our journey, and as you can see, the weather did finally agree with us. We're still at 6,000 feet cruise altitude. And we are going to be here right away over the Grand Prairie VOR, which is a turn point for us. And over there in the distance you can see the Grand Prairie Airport, which means that below us there is Grand Prairie. It's a oil town really, like most of the towns here in northern Alberta. Flaps 2. Whew, this is the interesting part here. Okay, we are too low at this point. No, actually we're not that bad. It's hard to tell if we are 2 over 2, because you wanna be white over red. But I'm thinking I'm not too bad here with my glide path. But I think I called final way too early. I was still over 10 miles out. Oh well. I'm thinking by the end of this air adventure, after 2 years coming back to Slave Lake, I'm gonna be a pro when it comes to GA flying. Oh man, this is so crazy. But I'm looking forward to it, it's gonna be fun. And flaps full. Not the burst approach that I ever flown, I think. I just hope I don't balloon like a madman, because I'm known to do that every now and again. Oh, we're not gonna be center line, that much is for sure. Oh boy. Here we go with ballooning. No. Oy vey. Yeah. Ballooning as usually. I don't know why I always do this. Well, the good news is we made it in one piece. Now we just see if we can get off the runway in one piece. But look at the windsock, that was perfect. We had perfect conditions and yet I still managed to balloon her. Well, if you are a pilot, I do apologize for you having to endure this. But I certainly enjoyed this first leg and I'm looking forward to what's next. So, let's see. Dawson Creek traffic, Skylane November Echo Sierra, Sierra clear of the runway. So now we just have to find a nice little spot for us. I'm thinking we're gonna go for... We are going for... I think there is one right here. GA4. Yeah, right there. That's the one we're gonna take. Okay. Shutdown. Avionics master. Oh, after landing, so now... Oh, well, we should have... See, that's why we have... That's why we have those wonderful... There. Okay, shutdown checklist, avionics master off. Ignition off. Flashing beacon off. Off. Landing lights off. Nav lights off. Strobe lights off. Hero heat off. Master off. Control lock. No, still no lock. Still no luck with the lock. Haha. Oh well, guys. But I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this whole idea. And we will be back soon with more of the same. But until then, I say thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless you.